Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Good afternoon. It's Friday. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss Update. Governor Jeff Landry is making his push to make what he is calling reforms to the state constitution. But some legislators and advocates are fearful that those reforms will lead to sweeping changes. Landry says, and here's an example of what he wants to do, is open up the protected pots of money to help address the budget shortfall for next year. Now, one of the goals would be to put parts of the Constitution in a place where the legislature can change it without a vote on the ballot.
The timing, unfortunately, is rushed because we want the most amount of people in this state to have a say in the work that they do. The process allows us to ensure that some of the sacrosanct things that the people of this state want and demand in their Constitution remain in their Constitution.
Well, it's not been clear what changes to the tax code or other parts of the Constitution the legislature would move. The convention is on a tight 2-week timeline. In the current plan, legislators in both chambers still need to vote on the framework. A Union County elected official has been arrested for allegedly tampering with evidence. Our J.W. Meisenheimer has that story.
Union County Circuit Clerk Cherry Govan was arrested for allegedly rewriting judges' notes in the Court Connect system. Govan was elected back in November of 2022, and since then her office has been tasked with assisting the circuit court judge in the execution of their judicial duties by preparing and maintaining court records, collecting fees and fines, and processing paperwork. County officials say that Govan had been tampering with evidence twice. After the second time, the Sheriff's Department took immediate action. Changing the judge's notes is considered a felony charge.
As of yesterday, we'd obtained a warrant for Ms. Govan's arrest. Ms. Govan was contacted and she immediately turned herself into the Sheriff's office.
Captain Stinson tells me that Govan was asked to come to the Sheriff's office where she was detained. She was compliant and did not resist. She'll
appear before District Court for her first appearance hearing where she'll be formally advised of her charges, and after that the file will be turned over to the prosecutor's office, and then sometime following will be an arraignment in circuit court in regard to the charges. And at that point the prosecution starts making the decisions and working with the defense on a resolution for it.
Govan bonded out Wednesday afternoon, and her attorney Matt Thomas tells me that his client's stories and facts will develop in the courtroom. Union County Judge Mike Lofton reports that Govan has not been convicted at this time and remains employed at the courthouse. Reporting in El Dorado for your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm J.W. Meisenheimer.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll start to see a chance for a few patchy showers. Thunderstorms start popping up as we go into this afternoon around 3 and 4 o'clock and becoming a bit more scattered closer towards 5, 6 o'clock. And we can still see some of this activity lingering by 8, 9 o'clock this evening. Now, once we hit midnight onward, most of the rain that we could see today will kind of exit the area east of the Mississippi River. We'll continue with these clouds, and these winds will kind of start picking up out of the southeast. Temperatures start falling to the upper 60s for overnight lows. Then as we go into our Saturday, good news, we are expecting a little bit of sunshine. Clouds kind of break apart a little bit. Being a bit partly cloudy, temperatures will be allowed to warm up, be a few degrees warmer into the upper 80s for daytime highs. Then winds, as they kind of become a bit windier, will kind of help set the stage as we go into next week, next Sunday and Monday, as we could see our next round of strong thunderstorms as we kick off next week. Expecting a level about 68 degrees for tonight. We'll stay mild and breezy. Winds will stay out of the south, and for tomorrow we will see temperatures rise to upper 70s, expecting high of 87 degrees, but we could still see a few peaks of sunshine. And then next week we will continue with this unsatellite pattern. Don't expect a whole lot of change until really Friday into the weekend, because we'll see a chance of rain every day with temperatures not very much, still holding out in the lower 80s. We really won't see it cool down until Friday, when we could see it drop to the mid 70s, and lows will be holding out mainly mid 60s.
That's it for our update. Get out and vote this weekend. Get those Dream Home tickets fast. Take care of yourself. God bless you. See you next time.
The latest news from your community, up-to-date weather forecasts, sports, news, contests, and more, all just a click away at myarklamiss.com.